Hello everyone. Today I am going to start a discussion on high energy rate forming process. So this topic also comes under in the module 5 in your syllabus. High energy rate forming can be denoted as HE or F. So this is also one technique used in the manufacturing processes. See, as we know, what is meant by manufacturing process? You have to convert any raw material into the useful products by using some operations of the manufacturing techniques. So depending on the shape of the object, size of the object, you can decide the type of the manufacturing processes. So for example, for large parts we use the casting process. In casting process we have also different types of the casting processes. It may be sand casting, it may be die casting, it may be slush casting. So depending on the requirement of the object, you have to choose the process of the manufacturing process. See, in this lecture I will start the what is meant by high energy rate forming. So this is overview of this topic. Starting with is into introduction to HERF, principles of HERF, and last we see advantages, disadvantages, and applications of HERF. So before we initiate a discussion on this topic of HERF, we will just have a review the syllabus, whatever I discussed in the previous videos. That is powder metallurgy, how that powder manufactured by different processes. Also we see the different methods of the powder metallurgy. Also we discussed about the some advantages, disadvantages, and applications of powder metallurgy process. Now coming on the introduction to this topic, see, in this forming process large amount of energy is applied for very short interval of time. If you see the meaning of high energy rate forming, in this forming process large amount of energy is applied for a very short interval of time. So this means in this forming process a large amount of energy is applied for a very short interval of time, so that the first point states that there are two important aspects of high energy rate forming. In that first one is large amount of energy, a large amount of energy, and a very small interval of time. So in case of deep drawing is the best example, for we are using punch and die combination, so that the process is not sudden, there is not impact loading, there are many chances that the forming may fail. It may occur, crack may appear, some micro cracks may appear, so further failure in forming occurs. But by using HERF process, we giving a very high energy with very little amount of time in order to plastically deformation forming takes place. It is mainly used for manufacturing large size products. Okay, this means that products are formed with a large amount of energy with a very short interval of time. This is the second point. This is the based on applications. High energy rate forming methods are gaining popularity due to the various advantages. So because due to short interval of time, a production rate increases. associated with them. They overcome the limitations of conventional forming and make it possible to form metals with low permeability into complex shapes. Okay, this is all about the meaning of HERF. Next, we see, so this HERF is also called as high velocity forming process because a forming of the work material to the desired shape may takes place in just a few seconds, few thousands of seconds, since the parts are formed at a rapid rate. Because of this process is called as high velocity forming process. Now, what is the need of this HERF? See, the technology advancements, it may be in space or aeronautics, made the sheet metal forming industry to face the need to form large and complex structure. It may be thermal resistant and high strength alloys, and also the requirement for small thin materials for electronic components. It may be elevated the need for specially forming processes. Okay, due to this, rise to develop of high energy rate forming methods. Okay, next we say, so what are the principles behind this process? So the in high energy rate forming method, the work metal is shaped in microseconds by means of pressure generated by the sudden application of large amount of energy. Okay, and the work material in most cases is against the die and shape so rapidly that there is no tendency for the shaped material to return back to its original shape. This means a plastically deformation takes place. The energy of deformation is delivered at much higher rate than in conventional practice. This is the most important process, delivered at a much higher rate. Means here force is applied on the material with a maximum rate compared to the conventional practice. So larger energy is applied for a very short interval of time. Means it is a rapid rate process. Due to this, in industry, a production rate increases. A production rate higher as parts are made at a rapid rate. Also, a low scrap rate. If the production rate is increases, a scrap rate also decreases here. High particle velocities are produced in contrast with conventional forming processes. The velocity of deformation is also very large, and these are also called high velocity forming processes. Just only I told, because of high energy requirement, the velocity rate is increases. Due to this, it is called as the high velocity forming process. Many metals tend to deform more readily under extra fast application of force. Large parts can be easily formed by this technique. This is the main big advantage of this process. A very large parts can be manufactured by using this HERF process. Next we say, next point, for many metals, the elongation to fracture increases with strain rate beyond the usual metal working range until a critical strain rate is achieved where the ductility drops sharply. Okay, the strain rate depends of strength increases with increasing temperature. The yield stress and flow stress at lower plastic strains are more dependent on strain rate than the tensile strength. It's the last point. High rates of strain cause the yield point to appear in test on low carbon steel that do not show yield point under ordinary rates of strain. This is what the technique beyond this. The work metal in most cases is slammed against the die and shape so rapidly that there is no tendency for the shaped material to return back to its original shape because of stresses induced in the object. Well, this is all about the some principle behind in the HERF process. If you see the advantages of HERF process, just I told, production rates are higher as parts are made at a rapid rate because of the sudden apply energy with a shorter time. So the die costs are relatively lower. So whatever the die design in this process is relatively lower compared to the another manufacturing processes. Because of this, tolerances can be easily maintained. The versatility of the process, it is possible to form most metal including difficult to form metals. This is the biggest advantage of this process. In all directions we can manufacture the metals that are not uh, possible to manufacture different techniques. No or minimum spring back effect on the material after the processes. There is no opposite reaction during this process. The operation can take place easily one by one without any spring back effect. Production cost is low as power, hammer or press is eliminated. There is no any hammer or any press is required to press the that object here. Hence it is economically sustainable. Complex shapes profiles can made such easily as compared to conventional forming process. See, as we know, in conventional forming process, if you take example forging, they required a hammer with a high weight hammer. Also, it required tongs that heats the material. Then you have to give the shape. Okay, that process can take time. It's all about the some disadvantages. Okay, and by using this HERF, a complex shapes profiles can be made much easily as compared to the that conventional forming process. The complex shapes can easily form compared to any other manufacturing process. Okay. To required final shape dimensions are obtained in one stroke in or step, thus eliminating intermediate forming steps and preforming dies. That is, a severe deformation result in better grain refinement in some metals. Suitable for a large, suitable for a range of production volume such as small numbers, batches or mass productions. So it is suitable for the mass production industries. Also, the desired shape size are obtained in a single stroke of the operations. This is the most important. A low scrap rate is also a big advantage of this process. Next, we say disadvantages. A skilled personnel are required for design to execute these operations. See, if you take in forging or any forming process, a semi-skilled person is required. But here, a skilled personnel are required for design to executions. Transient stresses of high magnetic are applied on the work. Due to force, transient stresses are applied on the that work material. This is a big mistake. Not suitable to highly brittle materials. A brittle material somewhat get difficult to form during this process. The source of energy, that may be chemical, explosive or electrical, must be handled carefully. See, whatever we types of the HERF used, it may be explosive, it may be electrohydraulic forming or electromagnetic forming. The handling of this all chemical, explosive and electrical must be handled very carefully. Governmental regulations, procedures, safety norms must be followed. Dies need to be much bigger to withstand high energy rates, shocks, and prevent cracking. Controlling the application of energy is critical as it may crack the die or war. It is very essential to know the behavior or established performance of the work metal initially. So these are the some disadvantages of the HRF process. Last slide we say applications. A few applications of high energy rate forming are listed below. In this ship building, to form large plates parts up to 25 mm thick, forging super alloys, refractory alloys, titanium alloys also done by using this process. Bending thick tubes or pipes up to 25 mm thick. Crimping of metal strips can be done. Radar dishes, whatever we used in the military for detecting the any foreign particles, there we use the radar dishes. Maybe also used in the ocean places. Elliptical domes used in space applications. Cladding of two large plates of dissimilar metals. So the importance of this process is very much usable, depending on the very highly cost material can be deformed, can be formed, maybe titanium, okay, or it may be forging alloy, refractory alloys or titanium alloys, okay. It's also used in rocket nozzle inserts, it's most important, and also it is used to form turbine blades and wheels, okay. These are the some applications of the this HERF. Also it is used for the some engine housings or electrical devices, also rifle parts or missile components. So many more applications are there by using this process, okay. In next video we will see what are the different types of the HERF. Thank you.